I'm 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. Volatile midweek trading session today on North American equity markets. Stocks were down, then up, and all around. Investors trying to figure out, will they or won't they reach a deal on U.S. China trade, perhaps as soon as this week. The White House was tweeting about the possibility that China was ready to do a deal with the top trade officials set to visit Washington tomorrow. But China also talking about retaliating on tariffs if the Trump administration raises tariffs without a deal by the week's end. So markets have trying to figure out if this is good news or bad news for the global economy. We've seen stocks whipsawed over the course of this week, and likely more of that to come over the coming days. They say that breaking up is hard to do, but that's exactly what SNC-Lavalin is telling institutional investors about the future of the company. In private meetings with investors, SNC out of Montreal is talking about selling some assets, including some that it recently bought in Britain, to unlock the value of those properties after the company's stock price has been punished by investors, recently hitting a record low, down 39% year to date and down over 50% over the past year, with the hangover from the political scandal enveloping SNC-Lavalin and the ongoing fraud charges against the company still to have a day in court. Now, along with making a $170 million pledge investment in Oshawa, General Motors had some more money to be spent in the U.S. today, announcing big investments in plants in Ohio. At the same time, the company is going to be selling its idled Lordstown, Ohio manufacturing facility to a new startup in the transport truck industry, a company that makes electric trucks called Workhorse. GM stock price on the restructuring announcement, the latest one today, up slightly in Wall Street trading activity. No lift for Lyft. The #2 ride-hailing company issued its first ever earnings update as a publicly traded company late Tuesday. Lost a lot of money, over $1 billion. They were paying out stock compensation to executives related to the recent public share offering. Revenue, though, was on the rise. Investors still not impressed with the growth prospects, as Lyft is not talking about making money anytime soon. Its share price down over 8% today, and it's down well over 20% since its stock debut in March. Meantime, Uber hits the market on Friday morning on Wall Street with its stock sale. Another money-losing quarter for the Toronto Star, Torstar specifically, losing $7.5 million in its latest quarter. Revenue's down a little bit as well, as the publisher of the Toronto Star continues to examine the idea of the new world of publishing, newspapers, and digital publishing specifically. Torstar saying they had 15,000 digital-only subscribers to the Star and looking at new revenue streams from that business model. Torstar stock steady on the TSX today. And price for gas coming down again at midnight tonight by another penny to just shy of $1.27 per liter. I don't expect that to last, though. The recent trend might be now back to the upside, with U.S. oil inventories down over the past week, almost 3 million barrels, and had the price for oil moving higher today in U.S. trade. From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.